Hey guys, welcome to Evolving Spiritually. My name is Kayla, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, hello and welcome. If you guys are returning, what's up? We are here for session number 10 of season 2, where we are using the cards to go deeper beneath the surface to figure out what it is that we need to know, right? So, last session was more of like a self-focus, okay? There was a lot of notes involved up in that, and we didn't even get to the cards. But today we're starting off with the cards. We're getting straight into it. We will end with an oracle, so stay tuned for that. I'm really curious to see what this energy is speaking on. We are under the energy of a full moon as I'm recording this, so I'm not really sure when you will see it because the readings are not time specific, but during the time period that I'm recording, we are under this post energy of a full moon. And I feel like with full moons, it's about releasing and letting go, but also things come into the surface and being revealed so that you can release and let it go. There has been a big emphasis on Cancer season lately in the readings as well. So let's get into this. I'm looking for an overall energy, and then we will get it popping. We will get it going. I will try to go through this in as many different ways as I can because it's going to apply to people in different areas. But let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I forgot this is my deck that I don't ever get any like jumping cards. So overall energy is, well, the Magician. Okay, so I know my lighting's a little rough, but the Magician is the beginning. Okay, so there is something new that is happening or getting ready to happen in your life. Okay, now this is not going to be a pretty reading. I don't really know what's going to come out, but I'm going to tell you all the different ways of this card, right? So yes, for you, this is depicting a new beginning. Okay, and this new beginning with the Magician is you really understanding your power and really standing firm and rooted within that because of the things that have been revealed to you and shown to you through people's lies and manipulations, through things appearing one way but really being another, on the other hand. I feel like with these events and these situations really showing their true colors, it has really helped you to become more concrete in who you are and what you are able to do and be for yourself. Okay, so again, the Magician, it speaks on manipulation and manipulative energy, but it's you moving away from it. It's you moving away from these things and these people, and again, maybe reconstructing or reprogramming your mind within the process so that you become in this like consistent flow of attracting or manifesting what it is that you desire and not continuing to connect or attract the same old. Okay, the whole gist is like evolution. Now again, on the other side of this Magician is going to be someone who is hating, who is not really feeling this growth within you, not really feeling the path that you're headed on. And though we spoke about it in past readings, this is still elusive energy. Okay, again, like this is very like elusive, magical spell work type of energy. Somebody manipulating energy in the background, somebody trying to mess with you in some kind of way, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's being mindful. But this Magician is also making me feel like again, someone's trying to look into your life or your future or something of that sort. Okay, and if that's you, then it's just like there's no need to. It's about trusting and flowing things at this time, because one, things may not even be what they appear at this moment as well, but also just making sure that you are doing things that ground you instead of giving into whatever this elusive energy is that's whoever this person is behind the scenes. Okay, I don't really feel like this person is close to you, but they're connected to you in some way, okay? So we have the Queen of Cups. Now, this is going to be you in this very balanced place emotionally, like you're coming to a more solitude place within your emotions or within yourself. And I really feel like this Queen of Cups is speaking on meditating, right? There's something that you have changed or that you are changing about yourself, and it's bringing you more awareness, but also more peace, right? It's bringing you to this place where you're not really on this emotional roller coaster like you used to be. And again, that's really what this person or this low vibrational energy is not liking. Like, you were not supposed to continue to progress and evolve in a healthy sense, because it's like misery loves company, and this person feels like, well, their life didn't change after everything that they did, after all the work that they did behind the scenes. Again, it doesn't matter how much you feel like you've invested. If it's not like real or authentic, if you've been taking shortcuts, you're still not going to end up in a place of peace. That only comes from like doing things and choosing things that are real and authentic. Okay, so you are over here sitting really pretty, sitting really handsome, okay, however you want to take that. But this Queen of Cups energy is you, again, balancing your emotions and really tuning into your intuition and your guidance and your feelings, and letting that direct or dictate, what is next for you. Okay. Now, the flip side of the Queen of Cups is having to make sure that you don't get too carried away within your emotions, because that's ultimately what this other person is doing. They're so like overly emotionally sensitive. That's a lot to say out my mouth, okay? But that's the place that they're in right now. Like, this person's emotions are in overdrive, and so like they're acting or reacting off of that, okay? So this is kind of like a person who maybe have been like numbing out their feelings or their emotions, or just being disconnected altogether. But now like they're in this place of feeling or seeing something, and so it's like a hallelujah moment, and they're trying to figure out, what can I do? How can I, manipulate things in order for this person to be emotionally connected to me, okay? Or in a place of giving them some sort of insight or guidance, okay? This does not have to just be in a romantic sense. And yes, this could apply to more than one person in different areas of your life. But the vibration or the energy of it is someone is in a place of being disturbed by your peace, because they don't have peace. They feel like you shouldn't either. Like, you are moving to new levels and new heights because you've been making choices for yourself and you've been moving on those, okay? We then have the Page of Swords. See, like I said, whoever this is or whatever this energy is, this could be multiple people, but like, people are looking in on you in your life right now, okay? They're trying to watch or gather some information or come to some sort of understanding about something, but this is air energy with the Page of Swords, okay? She's like walking on a stick, okay, to the other side of the, I don't know, mountain, whatever, right? So she's looking at something while moving, okay, while juggling, while doing a lot of things at once. But I also feel like this person could be basing their moves or their actions off of you, or that's what they're trying to do. Like, they're looking in at your life to see what you're doing, or, the choices that you're making. And that could also be the thing here too, okay? This person may have felt like either your choices were no better than theirs, or they literally tried to like imitate you. Like, they tried to go about life like you would and make choices that you did, and it's not fitting for them. And so now they get to this place of being like, okay, well, why are you over there all happy and at peace, and then it's not working for me, right? if I'm over here meditating and doing yoga, and that's truly how I'm connecting with myself, and then you meditate and you do yoga, and it ain't doing that but making you angry and feel uncomfortable and irritating you, and you dread to do it, like, it's not gonna have the same effect, right? That's why I tell people, like, meditation is in your own form. Whatever brings you into, you know, that meditative state with yourself. And that could be like washing dishes. Oh my God, I can't talk. Washing dishes and zoning out. Like, that's a meditative thing. People clean, people cook, people work out. It's up to you. But you can't go through life trying to make choices based off of other people and things, because I'm telling you right now, that is not going to be what fulfills you. Okay? And I gave that example like years ago when I was living in California with this girl. She really desired to live in Marina Del Rey, and I didn't care. I was just grateful to live in California, right? I came from Dallas, so it's like, okay, all right, we live in LA, and she's like, no, I gotta live in Marina Del Rey because Kanye West said it in a song, and it's just like, what, right? And so she was willing to break her back to live in this overly expensive apartment. At the time, we were paying like over $4,000 for a 2-bedroom. And again, it was nothing special. It was some nice little updated stuff, but it was just like, it cost because it was right in the marina. And I didn't care about that stuff, you know? Like, so after a while, it was just like, look, I'm not about to sit here and go broke because you want to live next to the Marina Del Rey, where our little minority asses not even wanted or even like looked at as if we couldn't even afford to live here, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not about to live somewhere where like I feel uncomfortable, right? And again, I didn't care about location. I just want to make sure I have somewhere nice to live, you know? So that's what I'm saying, like that, but that was her deepest desire, and that's what she was like going after in life and willing to work for, and I wasn't. No, you see what I mean? Like, you can try to go after what other people want and desire, but eventually, like, it's gonna fade away, and you're gonna realize, like, it does not mean that much to you as if it did to another person. And that's why I tell you guys, like, your 10 of Cups, it doesn't look like one way for everyone. Your love, your career, your life is not meant to look like anyone else's. It's meant to be unique to you. And that's where you get into this place of not having to care about what other people think, right? Like I said all the time, when I announced that, like, I was with a woman, so many people came for me on my channel, and they didn't like it, and they're like, you're a bad role model, and blah, 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 and da-da-da-da. Okay, well, just because you never seen it in a healthy sense doesn't mean it's not going to work for me, or because of whatever beliefs, like, it works for me. It's been working for me. I'm beyond fulfilled and happy truly within my relationship, you know? And so again, there's people out there who still don't think that that's a real thing. It's a phase, it's this, it's that, it works and it's real for me, right? And I'm fulfilled within that. Check, mark, everything. Okay? And that's what I'm saying, like, people are gonna feel, and they're gonna want to tell you to go in a different direction and make different choices in your life, but it comes down to you. What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? What supports you? What helps you build a solid foundation? That's what matters, because that's what's, again, gonna continue to wake you up every day and keep you going. Okay? So, like I said, somebody doing their little, I don't know, studying, research into you, into your life, into your choices, into how did you end up here? Why are you at such peace, and why are you so intuitive? Why do you know everything that's going on? And I feel like this is giving me hermit energy too. Some of you you just pulled away. You just fell back a little bit. Okay? But as this Page of Swords comes out pertaining to you, I feel like this new beginning with this Magician, whatever you're manifesting, you may have to start from the ground up, but that's a beautiful place to be, okay? Sometimes going into things, knowing it all, restricts you, and it limits you, and it keeps you like stuck to one way of doing, of being, of seeing. But This could even, again, it's swords energy. So it's something mentally that you're starting over with. Like it's a mindset, it's a perception. It could be, again, your outlook on life or a certain area or person or situation in your life. And it frees you up to really like wipe the slate clean and start using that space or that energy or that mental capacity in a positive sense. Like, I feel like life is really just getting ready to take off for you overall, okay? We then have the Queen of Wands. Okay, now, this is where it's gonna get all, I don't know, messy, because when you have two queens in a reading, that's a rivalry, okay? That's like bumping heads with somebody. Somebody is just not happy about your life, about what your choices have led to for you. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. And I feel like they're messing with energy or manipulating things or trying to give off this illusion, because they cannot come face to face with you. This person cannot confront you, or they cannot they can't find their way to you anymore to try to control and manipulate you in the way that they used to. You probably moved away from this person because your intuition was telling you like, this ain't it, okay? And if this is similar to what I'm saying and you are connected to this person, that ain't it, okay? You need to move away from this person, because the Queen of Wands is nothing. I mean, this is a really cute card when you're in a high vibration, but this is some ugly shit when you look in a lower vibration, okay? This is somebody who don't care like what they do in order to get what they want, okay? She's blowing something out of her hand, okay? This is all very mystical, magical cards, and that's what I'm saying. Like, whether we want to, sit here and believe in spell work or phrase it in the sense of somebody's praying against you or wishing bad on you, or like literally, I feel like going out of their way to extend energy to try to get you stuck. And I feel like this person knows how to do it in a mental sense, okay? So the Magician is clarified by the Two of Cups. Interesting. We're just gonna keep pulling here. The Magician with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, you're coming into an alignment with something, with yourself in a certain like area of your life, and it's gonna progress you forward in a major way. Honestly, this could be everything coming together for you. But someone is jealous of some sort of partnership, friendship, relationship, something that you're connected with. Like I said, I really feel like this is gonna pertain to more than one person in different areas of your life, okay? But you just have to sit back and kind of observe and figure out like where this kind of fits for you. But the Seven of Swords, somebody has been hiding their true feelings about you. And like I said, I feel like there's a feminine energy here, and I feel like there's a masculine energy here. I feel like one may be like family, or a family member or close friend, or maybe even a coworker, but another, on the other side, it may be in a romantic sense as well. Somebody is holding back their emotions, and I feel like they've been lying about it for a while. Okay, this person or these people have come to some sort of truth within the last few weeks. Okay, now the Seven of Swords, like relating to a seven, I feel like this could be within the last 7 months. This person or somebody came to a realization about you, but they sat back and they continued to watch how your life played out or go in. This could also be speaking on the last 3 years, okay? But it's going to be something like that: last 3 years, last 3 weeks, last 3 months, last 7 years, last 7 months, 7 weeks, something, okay? But that's what I'm saying. This is touching on different people. This is not just touching on one person. But if you just want to apply it to one person, then go ahead, okay? Whatever. But there's a lot going on, okay? And there's a lot of like enviness of your progression, okay? There's literally people feeling like you were not going to go far in life, that you were not going to progress in the way that you have. And it's not that these people did not see your potential. They saw your potential. They knew what you were destined to be, but they felt like you were so broken and torn down, and you were so exhausted from the things that you experienced that like eventually you would have just threw your hands and gave up. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's all functioning off of a low vibrational energy. That's like the devil just wanting you to feel hopeless and like it'll never get better. Your life will only continue to get worse. And then you believe that, and then you continue to attract that, and then your life doesn't get any better because of your belief system. And it's just it's an illusion. It's a mind game. It's a trap, right? But you didn't stay there, okay? Again, you didn't dusted that shit off, and you didn't found what it really means to have value in this life. Like, you have found what is of quality to you, okay? And that is the key to winning in life, to succeeding, to getting what you desire. Like, aligning yourself with what is truly of value for you, that is truly going to be a healthy and solid foundation for you. And some people think that that's going out there and buying a house and a car and making sure, you got rainy day money. Like, no, that can come and go. You can save up your whole life and then like die and never even be able to like spend it how you want it to. Like, you can't hold on to those things that come and go, okay? That's an exchange. But having people that truly are there for you and support you, having things that are yours and that you own, and like, that's what's real, okay? And so again, you found a way to move forward and manifest a life for you that continues to pull off the layers that like were holding you back from who you were truly meant to be. And like I said, with this other person or these other people, there's been some deception, there's been some lies, there's been some cheating, there's been a whole lot going on. And on the Patreon reading for this week, we were talking about a past person or energy wanting to come back, right? We've been talking about this in the last couple sessions, but this energy was a bit different because they kind of got themselves in a tight situation, and they're trying to come back on like, I need some sort of like insight. That's what I'm saying. Somebody wants to come in and like use your wisdom, or they want to see what is it that you're doing in your life to make it go so right or look so fulfilling that I'm not, okay? But again, there's still hidden motives because somebody's been suppressing their true emotions, and you have a person, well, both of these people are going to be jealous in a sense of what you have and what you are acquiring or moving towards in life. But one is like in an ugly jealousy, vengefulness kind of way, and then the other one is just like, they realize that they went off and got something that is just not real. It's not worth it at the end of the day. Like, it offers nothing of true value to them, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I always give the example of like, you can go buy that house, right? You can sit here and you can be like, Kayla, I'll buy you the biggest house in the world if you're just with me. Like, I don't want the biggest house in the world. I want a house that's full of love, right? That's full of true, healthy connection, partnership, and like love and family. I don't want no big ass house where you're in and out every other weekend and we're never together and it's cold and empty but full of luxury. Like, what the hell is that going to do for me at the end of the day? It's something nice to sit on, but it's not going to do anything for my emotional and mental state, Like, that's what I'm saying. Real shit matters at the end of the day, and people are getting to this point of realizing that, one, they didn't acquire anything worth having or that is real, and two, that you did, and they doubted and they underestimated it, okay? So the Queen of Cups comes with the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. So the Queen of Cups connected to this King of Swords has the Ace of Wands in the middle. So Again, you're coming to a very peaceful state or place with yourself. And this is, again, acknowledging your intuition, okay? A lot of y'all did not really check out the last session, and that's okay. But I'm gonna ask you to go check that out, because if you're in a place of not knowing your left from your right, or you're giving even the smallest amount of entertainment to think about going back or entertaining the past that you didn't already seen what they about and who they're about, you need to go watch the last session, okay? You need to just let me get onto your ass and, just let you know, like, you gotta listen to yourself. You gotta follow exactly what you feel up in here. Not really up in here, because mentally it's a lot of shit going on energetically and you can't see straight, but you can feel it. You know when somebody is calling your bluff, when they're on some bullshit, okay? And if you continue to keep ignoring this voice that you know is telling you to go left and you keep going right, you're gonna keep looping, okay? So listen to your intuition. It's gonna bring you to a very, very, very nice place, okay? With the Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning, okay? Like I said, this is gonna be in different areas and different ways for everybody. So yeah, this could be a new relationship, but this could just be you stepping into a new place within yourself, within your mind or emotions or physically, where like your life really starts to take off for you, because you really start to find like your passion and your desire of what keeps you going. I'm telling you, this reading is really about your foundation, okay? Kicking out whoever needs to get out, okay? This is your foundation, is your house. You about to let people come up and live in your house for free and put their shoes on your table and sit down at your dinner table and wait for you to fix their food? Like, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it, okay? If I'm cooking, you cleaning, okay? We respecting things over here. If somebody is not respecting your home, your foundation, they got to go, okay? Like, I don't care if they gave you a security deposit. They need to go and they can have the money back, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it, right? So, going into this Ace of Wands, new foundation, one that, again, is going to be something that you're going to wake up and be so proud of yourself for, of like, yeah, I did that. I accomplished this. I made this happen for myself. I built this home from the ground up, and I got to pick out every little detail, every little thing within it, because it's my foundation, right? Now, if you're partnered or coupled with somebody, then it's like about creating and building that foundation together, right? And that's what a lot of people don't understand about this relationship shit, y'all. Like, you're not going to be completely healed when you go into a relationship, and people who are looking for that perfection, it's unrealistic, because both people will still have work to do, okay? Because we each, again, have our own foundation. We each have our own home. And though you should still have that, when you come and choose to do life together with someone, you build that foundation together. You join those homes together and make that shit even bigger and better. You see what I mean? Now, you still gonna have your room and your space within that home to, pull away and keep to yourself and do what you need to do. But it's about integrating. It's about things coming together, right? And again, if you are connecting with somebody, this person has to be in a place to support you too. That it's a function. It's a choo-choo. It's a train. We're moving together, right? It's this, okay? And if you trying to move forward and this person is just like, that's not gonna get you nowhere, okay? You gotta be on the same track. See what I mean? You can't be trying to go forward. I'm stupid, but let me do it. Forward, damn it, I can't do it. Oh, it's like that. Okay, it's kind of dance move. Okay, anyways, it don't work. Okay, gonna end up fucking shit up. So don't do it. But again, you're building this home, you're building this foundation for yourself, where you get to pick the finishing touches. You get to pick if you want wood floors or carpet. You get to pick if you want marble tops or whatever else material you can choose from. Okay? And again, those who respect it, they get to be invited in, and those who don't, you don't even think about coming down my block. Again, because that is something that you have worked and sweated and cried and been hurt over just to build in the way that you have built it. And you're building it in a way that you're going to wake up every morning, you're going to be like, dang, I did this. Like, I'm telling you, that makes a hell of a lot of difference, right? Of waking up and like seeing your accomplishments, living this life that you pride yourself on because you know where you were when you were manifesting it, and now you're living it. It's like being in this like consistent connection within yourself and what you're evolving into. And like I said, on the other side, this King of Swords for you is you speaking your truth, okay, and living in breathing it in an authentic way. And that's also what makes these people jealous, is because they see the freedom that there is in just like being honest and upfront and living in your truth. But the flip side of it is like they still are not in a place of being strong enough to do so. So it's like admiring something that you're still not willing to do or be at the end of the day. And again, like, these people are threatened by the passion and the desire that you do still have to keep going. Okay, again, people thought that they were dimming your light, and that's not what's going on. So the Page of Swords comes out with the Hierophant and the Page of Cups. So 2 pages. So I don't know, now that 2 pages comes out, there could be something about a baby or someone expecting a baby or something like that going on here. But there's some sort of information that's coming to you in response to maybe even a water sign here with the Page of Cups, but that's Pisces season. So there was something, I feel like, for this other person or this other energy here that was revealed to them and shown to them. Okay, so like you're over here evolving and moving forward in your life and learning new things and really like reflecting that within how you present yourself and what it is that you're creating for yourself. And through that, these people have then started to realize the truth of their reality or of their choices. And that's what I'm saying. Something shifted for this person. And I feel like this person is out of this like head space, and now they've entered into water energy, into their emotions, and now they're stuck because this Hierophant energy is saying that like they're confined in some kind of way, whether that's within a contract to something like a marriage, or this could be just being so like committed to something that they've really dug themselves in. Like it's not nothing that they can just easily walk away from. The Hierophant is making me feel as though this person is trying to become more spiritual, or they may be trying to come off as more spiritual. Something happened within the beliefs of this person. That's all I can really say from that. And it's through like your life. Like they've transformed on a spiritual level because, and maybe I feel like that's what they're faking, to be honest. That's what I feel like this person is faking. I feel like this person is gonna try and reach out to manipulate energy and come off as something that they're not. Okay, so y'all about to make me mad, okay? Because I don't like this shit. Like someone's gonna try to come in an authentic way as if they're all like saved. I don't know if they're gonna come off as holy, but they're gonna try to come off as spiritually based as you. Okay, so they're gonna try to talk and relate to you in ways that they feel is relatable to you, right? But I feel like that's what's also gonna reveal that they're just trying to be something that they're not. Now it's giving me a headache. But I definitely feel like somebody's stuck in a situation, and it could have to do with a child or a baby, because the 2 pages is, that's baby energy. Something, or they're stuck in something that they didn't think was as serious as it is, but they can't get out of it. Okay, so the Queen of Wands comes out with the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Like, no, and that's exactly what I said on Patreon. No, this is not okay. Because if this is somebody coming to you for advice because they're stuck in a situation, or they want you to help them get out of a situation or give them advice on what to do, this is you not falling back into a place where this person can like easily manipulate you or get you to feel sorry or bad for them, to where you start like holding yourself back. And that's just what I feel from the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Like somebody trying to get you stuck with them. Like they're trying to get you to... It's tricky energy, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's somebody coming back, and they're... I don't know who this is, but they're not coming back on a romantic sense yet. But it's gonna turn into that. And that's where the stagnant energy hits with the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman. And I don't like it, because like they're trying to slowly work their way back in to gain some sort of trust or desire. And within that process of you like giving into it, it would do nothing but like hold you back, like, but keep you stuck. So I don't know how that's gonna apply for everybody, but that's what I feel with that. It's just like somebody's playing games, mind games, or wants to play mind games because they're stuck in a situation that they cannot be upfront about or be honest about to anyone else. Okay, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups came out already with the 2 of Cups here. Okay, we have the 2 of Cups right here. And I just had this deck out, so why not clarify with another deck? Yeah, the 2 of Cups. Somebody's stuck in something. In a partnership, in a contract, in a situation, and they want to come in and manipulate your energy to get you stuck with them. So I don't know if you're partnered or you're connected with somebody else or something like that, or maybe that's what you're moving towards. Maybe that's what this manifestation is, if you're not already like in a situation. Or again, this could be like a work partnership or something, I don't know. But if it's family, like someone doesn't want you as close to someone else as you were to them. Like they want their place back in your life. And it's just like they're ultimately gonna make you or want you to make a choice. Like, see, that's I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a friend, I don't care if it's family. Like what gives you the audacity to try to come in and manipulate things so that it pushes off like that? No. See, God, Jesus, y'all trying to make me go there today. I don't put up with shit like this. I don't care who you are, because for one, I'm over it. I'm over the illusion, and I can see through the bullshit, because one, this reading already tells us that these people see that we're at motherfucking peace. Okay? They see that we are the Queen of Cups. We all balanced, got our shit together finally after going through hell and high water, and then you want to come back and you want to feel like, oh, I'm gonna move this away from them and like put myself in that place and move forward with them in life. No. Now, removing something could be like trying to take your attention off of your job or off of your partner, or I don't know what this is. Whatever they feel like, replace them. Okay? That's what I'm saying. This is going to be in a lot of different ways. And I even feel like this, if this is career, this could be a job offer. Like somebody realizing like that you're about to be big, or you're about to do something really big in your life, whether they feel it or they see it or they know it or they heard that like something is coming your way. This person is trying to like throw you a second option to like kind of counterpart that and make it where you have to make a choice. Okay, so I don't like it. That's all I can say. Whoever this is, whoever these people are, if there's anybody from your past, okay, anybody from your past that again you have been shown the truth of, like they have hurt you or made you feel uncomfortable or taken advantage of you, or you know, any of that low vibrational shit, lied, cheated, stole, any of that, if they come back asking, offering anything right now, it's a no. It's a no, because it's connected to some manipulative energy. If somebody offer you something, if somebody trying to give you something, don't take nothing from nobody. Okay? And I'm talking about physically. Anybody from your past come back and they want to give you something, I would not take it, because I feel like there's spell work behind it, especially with this Two of Cups. Somebody trying to push you into a corner to make you make a choice, hoping that because they've watched you after all this time, that they know how to get in your head and make you do something like, oh my God, y'all. This is like a fucking con artist, like a person who has studied you to try and come off as if like, the easiest way I can say this is like this person has like studied the things that you're passionate about and that you're desirable about, and they're gonna try to present something to you and make you like feel like you want it. Okay, so they're gonna paint this picture of something so well, and they're gonna try to make you like desire it, or feel like it's better for you, or feel like that's what you should be going after all along. Okay, but it's really like something that's gonna sabotage what you've been doing. Okay, so like I said, they want to take the place of something. So out of the box example, but follow me. So let's say that you are in a music group. Okay, I think this will be an easy one for people to follow. Let's say you're in a music group. It's you and two other people. Well, this is like a sneaky manager coming behind your back and being like, I think it would be better if you would be a solo artist because you're the next Beyonce, you're this, you're that, right? But you know that like you got as far as you did because y'all didn't stay together and not let nobody come in between you, right? But this manager is going to come to you and present something as like, if you break away from the group, you can be this and you can have this and you can go to these places, and you'll never be able to do that with these two, And then like if you were to do that, let's say that you broke away from that group and you decided to be a solo artist, and this person like helped you create your first album, and it flopped. And it flopped because you lacked the passion and the desire for what you was doing, because it was way more enjoyable when you was doing it with people that was on the same vibration and level with you, that wanted and desired the same thing, not people that just want to use you, abuse you, and make you what they want to make you. You see what I'm saying? Like, you may get further temporarily, but in the long run, you're going to be more worn out, used, and abused than if you would have just stayed true to what got you where you were. Okay? So, let me paint the picture really clear again. You, my dear, my love, are in a great place. You have got yourself out of that dark space that you've been in, okay? Now, things may not be nitty-gritty right where you want them to be, but you're not far away from it, right? This is not selling yourself out before you get to where you want to be, okay? You have to see the value. You have to see the quality in what you have right now, because it's everything and everybody want it. Okay? And you can't be bamboozled. Don't be bamboozled. Okay? Somebody gonna try to sit here and paint that what you have is not really much without them, or it's not, like, that's not true. Okay? It's just like, again, that group example that I just gave, like, yeah, you may be the better vocal artist, but you can't fucking write a song to save your life, because that was the other group members' part that they played. They wrote the song. They may not have harmonized all that right, but they was good lyrically, right? And then let's say the other person was killing choreography, right, and has some kind of little vocals, but they wasn't no like superstar, right? But that's the function that keeps shit going, right? So you could try to take off on your own, but like, again, you may be lacking the true quality, because yeah, you can take off as a solo artist and they can give you like the best producer in the world, but that don't mean you really gonna be singing like shit that you care about, or you know, that you're passionate about. Like, don't sell out, period. Don't sell out. Don't let nobody come and offer you like, oh, I have this and I've become this and I can give you this kind of life. Like, no, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I really don't even want to use myself, because I don't know what you could offer me that would even like get me to second guess my life. But for some people, I guess it's like, if you've been in a healthy relationship where things have been progressing for you, and then your ex comes back and decides to be like, look, now we can get married, now I can get you that house and we can have that kid like you always talked about. And it's just like, but you've been in something consistent, good and healthy, and that's progressing in an authentic way for you. You gonna risk that to go back to something that you done already seen the truth of once already. And then again, what you can offer, the home and the car and all of that, but will that be filled with this true deep connection that you have with this other person? Like, you got to start weighing up what really matters, because people about to start testing you. They about to start coming out with opportunities, with choices and decisions for you to make, and some of them, they don't hold the best thing behind closed doors. Like, their intentions behind it is not what it appears to be. Okay, this is somebody saying, oh my God, you're amazing at what you do, and I want to sign you, I want you to be a part of, you know, our group and or whatever. And then you just decide to sign the paper without reading it and realize that you don't get paid at all. Okay, don't be bamboozled. Okay, so somebody's gonna put you in a place of backing you into a wall and making you have to make this sort of choice or decision. And I'm painting it in so many different ways, because this Two of Cups energy is strong. Okay, so this person, they're very connected to you. They know you. Yeah, it just makes me you know, like they know what gets you going. They know what you're passionate about. They know what will pull your heartstrings, right? So it's like this person's trying to play off of your weaknesses and get you to like fold and give in to something else that they're gonna, again, try to paint as more desirable for you. Like, oh, I know you, I know what you want at the end of the day, because like growing up, all you ever talked about was like owning a studio. Okay, well, yeah, you're right, but is that what you want right now? Like, what is it? You know, like somebody, it's gonna be something tempting, but I'm telling you, just, I don't give into it at all. Okay, I wouldn't. So this Queen of Cups energy with this King of Swords is connected to the Ace of Wands, and it's clarified by the King of Swords. It's the same cards, y'all. Two of Cups there, King of Swords right on top of the King of Swords. Somebody want to come out. They want to communicate. They want to speak some sort of truth. I feel like this person is heavily connected to you, but in a very lustful way, okay? There could be some sort of passionate connection between you and this person. There could be some like sort of this person could be trying to communicate with you telepathically, okay? But there's like a very sexual energy here, Okay. I don't feel like it's abusive, but I feel like somebody definitely like has like this very lustful, temptational like energy. And that's why I said like they may come back on some like, oh, let's just be friendship, but then you're irresistible to them. They can't resist it. Okay. And then it's gonna turn into like, little Kayla didn't grew up. Like, ooh, like, and it's just like, no. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even entertain this. I wouldn't even let these people in. Okay. Now on the other end of, this Two of Cups, like I said, this is going to be different people in different kind of ways. So somebody may come back and again want your advice or help them to make a choice or decision in their life. And if you just be mindful, if this is some relationship shit, like be mindful how you like word things and communicate to people, and don't lead nobody on. Okay, don't just see if somebody's gonna fall for your okie doke either. Like, I wouldn't play with fire. Okay, and I wouldn't play on anyone's vulnerabilities at this moment either, because they're gonna take it above and beyond. Okay, so like if this is like an ex trying to come back and get some advice, and they're looking for you to be like, oh well, maybe you should leave if you're unhappy. Yes, maybe you should leave if you're unhappy, but know that you can't come over here because the door's closed. Okay, like clear communication, because you know how people, this person's so up in their feelings and their emotions that they're willing to latch on to whoever they can. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to give advice, if you want to be helpful in this situation, you can, but there's still some manipulation. And for some people, yeah, it's people trying to do spell work and some evil shit. But on this other romantic side, I don't feel like this person is on some evil shit. They come off as manipulative energy because they still got stuff going on in the background that they're not committed to moving away from or leaving in order to like step to you in a corrective sense. So it's manipulative energy because you're trying to come off as like, I'm gonna leave or I'm gonna do this, and then they're not anytime soon, at least. Okay, so this Page of Swords, Page of Cups in the Hierophant comes out with the Three of Pentacles. Third party. Like I said, this person, they're looking out to find a solution to get out of whatever stuck situation that they're in, and they're trying to jump on board with you. So you just got to be mindful of people using you in any kind of like fashion, form, or way at this time, because this could even be a friend, like, oh, I'm going through with so-and-so, or me and so-and-so ain't friends no more, or me and my mother got into it, or whatever. Can I come stay with you? What you gonna do to contribute? Because that's what I'm saying. Somebody doing it because they feel like, oh, you're doing good, you in a good spot, like you can help me. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. The Five of Cups comes out with the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Yes, see, somebody trying to keep you stuck. They want you stuck in the past with them. They want you right back where they had you. They wish that things were what they used to be. Okay, and again, you would only be holding yourself back by keeping yourself stuck in this nostalgic energy with this person. So I would definitely advise against it. Okay, any of these people. The World and the King of Pentacles. You need to close doors indefinitely. One and done. Or how many ever times, chances you gave this person or these people. Like anybody, again, somebody that people would want you to make a choice. And then they want you to choose them, and they ain't never chose you. See, like, no. The World came out with the Knight of Wands. See, people want you to close things out for them when their energy is temporary. We don't move off of temporary energy, feelings, or thoughts, boo. And that's what I'm saying. These people, they think that you just been going from one thing to another, or things have just been consistently progressing in your life because you just been going. No, you've been feeling, you've been praying, and you've been asking for clarity, and then you've been moving accordingly. And that's where this person is always going to fall short when it comes to you, because they don't have the faith that you do. They don't have the strength and the ability and the wisdom to do it. Yes, I'm sitting here and saying that somebody is less than because they choose to be. Okay, I'm not that like we're all equal and People choose to be shitty. They choose to make bad choices. They choose to sit in the shit that they do. Period. Point blank. I'm not about to sit up here and lower my confidence and lower my quality of self in life because you decided to go in a different direction. I'm not going to hold myself back and be in regret and remorse because now you are, because shit done hit the fan. Shit done hit the fan for everybody. Right? Your shit hit the fan a long time ago. And again, where were they? Talking about you, laughing at you. Again, thinking that was what was going to take you out and keep you down. Like, oh, they ain't never going to get back from that one. Wrong. Bounce back. King of Pentacles clarified by the Four Wands. You wipe a slate clean and never ever allow what you had back in it. Okay, this is your slate, is your foundation. If you just moved out of a house that was full of mold, don't bring not one thing from that fucking house into your new house. You starting fresh. You get to build new. Yes, it may take you a while to get everything that you desire and that you want, and it may take a minute to get it designed exactly how you see fitting, but it's gonna come piece by piece. You're able to create it and let it be what is yours. You don't have to keep taking scraps, trash, and old outdated shit along with you. Okay? And that's these people. Okay, these people, they only want and desire you now because you have something that they feel is valuable to them. And it's obviously something that you didn't have before. That could be money, that could be, it's something on a material level where they feel it, they felt they needed more security. Okay, or they felt like you would have been asking too much, or they would have had to do more than they wanted to in life in order to like afford you, or like, I don't know. I don't like it. Okay. We have number 4, higher power. So, number 4 again, 4 of Wands, foundations, says conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Okay. The Oracle's message says, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you could have ever known. You are always protected and divinely directed. The relationship message says, it's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number 1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Okay? My 2 cents on that, stay grounded, stay rooted within your faith, within your foundation. Don't let nobody come into your house and destroy it, destruct it, or even misplace one thing. Okay? Because they're messing with your home, with your foundation. Okay? Don't let somebody come in and throw some sort of illusion in your face and start making you second guess what you know and what you feel within, because that's what this card that y'all can't see, that's what this is about. Like, you knowing that all your answers and what you seek is within you. But if you choose to not listen to that, then like you're turning your back on your faith, on your spirituality, and those are usually the hardest things that are meant for us. But like, it's about moving forward in it. Like I said, for some of you, romantically, you are going into something new. Now, if you're already in a relationship, then you're just going to another level, a deeper level of commitment with that person. Okay. And again, some people are like, oh, I'm married, how can it get deeper? Emotionally, like, on a spiritual level, even deeper levels with them. Okay. Now, again, somebody is just trying to stop it before it gets any further. Okay. It already got deep. For others of you, if you're single, this is you getting ready to come into contact with that person that you're about to do life with, that you're about to partner and be on this journey with. And this past person doesn't want that. They don't want you to get away. They don't want you to be rooted, because once you come into this alignment, there ain't no turning back. Okay? It already ain't no turning back. But these people, because again, they live in an elusive state of mind, they just gonna try one more time. Okay? But anybody that's trying to take you out of, where you've been going and growing and, evolving into, it ain't. It's a red flag. Okay? This is not pulling teeth with people. This is like people working side by side with you, not like you consistently pulling someone along. Okay? The prosperity message says sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a well you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Okay? Meaning anything that is presented to you, go to God, ask God, pray about it, right? I talked about that in the beginning. Like, people came for me when I announced that I was with a woman. And yeah, I prayed about it plenty of times. And God always showed me through her actions, through my choices, through how life continued to progress, that I was doing the right thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to get in your head and you're going to doubt yourself and you're going to feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe it's not supposed to look like this. But your life and your reality will continue to reflect what is good for you and what is not. And like I said, people who have been watching me from day one of when I said that, like, they can most definitely see how much growth and like evolution has happened in my life since coming into my wife. It has done nothing but like served me in a healthy sense. So if somebody is not serving you, they gotta go. I don't care if they fit the description perfectly. It ain't for you, right? Maybe you are destined to look different and be different and stand out and have this. Like, don't hinder away, don't pull away from what you're destined to have and be, okay? Because you're only denying your own greatness, right? So the synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well in this when the symbol appears, okay? So again, anything that's presented to you, anything that you desire, anything that you want to do or go or whatever, like, go to God about it and then just see how you feel. Like, sit on it, right? Let your emotions and your mind roam free for a little bit and figure out what it is that you want. Okay? The protection message says, now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want Spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share with them. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There's no greater source than Spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. So you already have everything that you need, okay? There's nothing more that you need. So anybody offering you something that's just like too good to be true, whether that's even them coming at you in a way that you never would have expected or thought that they could be, like, believe it's too good to be true, because it's not. A lot of this is facade energy. A lot of this is like people putting on to be something that they're just not. Okay? So, again, if you would like to book a private session with me, you can head over to evolvingintomore.com. If you guys want to check out more content, head over to patreon.com/evolvingintomore. I love you guys, and I will see you in our next session. Bye.